Alrighty, we're live.
Hey, 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 hey. Welcome everybody all over the universe out there in our mind, out of body experience tonight. Right here at Casey Audio Tracks, tucked away in the heart of Norfolk, Nebraska, hometown of Johnny Carson. We got a little music we're going to do for you tonight. We want to entertain you while this thing's going on, and maybe we'll pick up a few more fans while we're at it. We'd love to hear from you. If you're on Facebook, come on in, give us a message, let us know what you want to hear. And tonight we're going to do some songs that I like to do that I'd never done a lot of these songs, but when I was in Nashville, I worked for a great performer and writer named Jack Clement, who produced everyone from Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash and Jerry Lee Lewis, and Jack would sing a lot of his songs all the time, and I'd be there hearing them and playing along with them, but I never sang many of them. I know a few of them, but I'm going to do some of Jack's songs. And this first song we're going to send out to a beautiful rock and roll gal down there in Nashville. Her name is Marshall Chapman, one of the rockin'est rock and roll women in all kinds of music, a great songwriter. And the reason we're sending this to you, Marshall, is because I think Jack wrote this song about you, if I'm not mistaken, and I can see him dancing around over at his place and playing the mandolin and singing this song to you. So here we go, Gone Girl. Well, she is deliciously tall, sort of a long is delightfully small, sort of a song girl. She freely admits to the world that she was a wrong girl. That's nothing compared to the fact that she is a gone girl. Gone like a knock on the door, gone with yesterday and before, gone with the wind forevermore. She never complained to the fact that she was a strong girl. She never laid claim. So why should I loudly proclaim that she was a wrong girl? I'd rather think of her name as some kind of song girl, and think poetical thing to think of my gone girl. Gone like a knock on the door, gone with yesterday and before, gone with the wind forevermore. La 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 la. La 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 la. Gone like a knock on the door, gone with yesterday and before, gone with the wind forevermore. Oh, la 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 la. Everybody la, hey. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, my Gone Girl. Come on back, baby. Marshall Chapman, if you're out there tonight, we're sending you love and kisses your way.
Oh, man, what a night we got lined up for everyone
Well,
tonight.
we got Matt Casey right there as my co-host tonight. And,
Hello, America.
all right, from Matt Casey back there. Here's a little song that I'm going to do. This, another one Jack Clement wrote way back in the day. And if you look some of these people up, you can find out information on everybody. Jack Clement, what a great songwriter and producer. Way back when he was a young man, he went to work for Sam Phillips in 1954 in Memphis, Tennessee, as an engineer. Jack said they called us engineers. We weren't engineers. We just knew how to turn the equipment on and turn it off, and that was considered an engineer then. And Jack was producing Jerry Lee Lewis in the studio one day, and they needed another song, and Jack said he wrote this song. I'm just gonna, if we get cut off, I'll tell you, but he said he was doing his thing in the restroom one day when he looked down into, might I say, the toilet bowl, and thought, I wonder what that's looking back up at me. And he wrote a little song called It'll Be Me. It goes like this, baby. Well, if you see somebody knocking on your front door, if you see somebody crawling out across the floor, baby, it'll be me. And I'll be looking for you, yeah. If you see somebody in your living room hall, if you see somebody crawling up a totem pole, baby, it'll be me. And I'll be looking for you. I'll be searching in the mountains, in the deep blue sea. Well, I'll be looking in the fountains, I'll be climbing every tree. If you see something happening on a fishing hook, if you see a funny face in a comic book, baby, it'll be me. And I'll be looking for you, yeah. I'll be searching in the mountains, in the deep blue sea. I'll be looking in the fountains, I'll be climbing every tree. Yeah, yeah, if you see something happening on a fishing hook, if you see a funny face in a comic book, baby, it'll be me. And I'll be looking for you. Baby, it'll be me, and I'll be looking for you. Baby, it'll be me, and I'll be looking for you. Oh, Jerry Lee. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. We got a great crowd here tonight. I'm really digging it.
We got a lot of great viewers out there. A special shout out to Mr. Jerry Phillips. He's watching again with us.
Down there in Mississippi.
We got Nick Leland out there. Shout out to Nick. Great job on quarantine tonight.
I saw Nick on television the other night.
We got all kind of stars with us.
Those are all our boys. Matt, we got a few thank yous maybe going out. You got any there from last week? Some people sent us some very nice gifts.
Yep, and those tips and donations help go towards putting on these shows. And so we want to say thank you to Mr. Bruce Bounds, Jenny Hausman, Gregory Roenfeld, and God bless Greg and Sue Hall Frodenberg for sending in some donations for us. Thank you so much.
That is mighty, mighty fine. And don't forget Patty. And we sure appreciate it all, you guys. It means you're digging the music, and we're loving that. And I'm a believer in the mental power that we have in our hearts and our minds and what God's given us to throw that feeling out to each other and pull it back in. So we can be together a lot of the time and we don't even know it. So let's all do that tonight. And Matt, I had a request for a song we did the very first show, I think. And it's a song that I wrote with Dickey Lee, another Memphis guy. And this song was recorded by a couple different, been recorded a couple times, recorded by Charlie Pride, and Tickled. What a great thing to have Charlie Pride cut one of your songs. And it was also recorded by Jessie Casey Clark.
That's right.
Your sister, Matt, who sings the heck out of this song. It's a little song with, this is about heart and hope and belief and faith. And a song called A Field of Dreams. And I'm going to put the capo on for that. Oh gosh, Jim, are you going to put a different hat on? No. This is my capo, if I can get it out of my pocket. This is a capo, folks. Gives me the ability to change the pitch of this guitar. It's quite a deal. Love the capo. Let's see.
It's all part of the show, folks.
Song about a young farmer named Danny and his wife, Hannah. And when we wrote this song, I was thinking of your great-grandma, Matt, Hannah Likes. Danny was a dreamer, Hannah was his dream. He worked 2 jobs to buy 10 acres and a wedding ring. Times were getting harder and the land wasn't much. But Danny held on 'cause he drew his strength from Hannah's tender touch. And as they lie together in the night, she'd whisper to him as he held her tight, plant your love in a field of dreams, water that love from the kindness stream. It will grow like a tall oak tree. Plant your love in a field of dreams. Well, Danny was a lover, Hannah was his love. In their eyes a vision burned brighter than the stars above, believing in each other, trusting in God's plan. Sowing their seed, sinking their roots in the heart of the land. When the spring rains came, the corn grew tall and green. baby on her knee. Plant your love in a field of dreams. Water that love from the kindness stream. Watch it grow like a tall oak tree. Plant your love in a field of dreams. Now if you are a dreamer and if you believe, there's a harvest waiting for you as far as you can see. Plant your love in a field of dreams. Water that love from the kindness stream. Watch it grow like a tall oak tree. Plant your love in a field of dreams. Plant your love in a field of dreams. Man, thank you so much, everybody out there. I hope you're planting your love. Wait a minute, can I say that? Plant your love. Will that cut me off the? We're still on the air. Well, you know what I see? I see Matt Casey walking up here with a little something in his hand. You know, every week we try to have something good to sip on. Matt, what do we have here?
Well, tonight we're going to be sipping on just a little orange juice and the good old classic Chase vodka. Made
Chase.
right here in Nebraska, cornbread, corn-fed.
Beautiful stuff. Made in West Point, Nebraska. Chase vodka, and of course, the late great Jim Brozick. This was his recipe. He was a partner in that, and those Chase folks are great people down there. They sent me up some T-shirts a while back, and I'm waiting for them to send me up some more Chase. I may have to chase down to West Point to get some.
I got to go get more orange juice. I'll be right back.
Oh man, that's enough. Oh, more orange juice. Well, that's how it goes, folks. When you're in the recording studio, you're in show business. This happened all the time back in the day. Frank Sinatra, he always wanted orange juice.
Jerry Lee, it all happened to
Jerry
him.
Lee Lewis, he wanted something.
Jerry Lee, well, this interview's over.
All right, man. We have a good time, and we sure miss you guys. God put a lot of laughter and love in all our bodies, our mentality, in our spirit.
I'll take that bottle from you.
And if you would, Matt, pour just a little Chase. I wasn't, there might have been a time I was a little bit bigger drinker than I am now. I still like a little taste. We used to sip on we'd get to drink the rest of the blessed wine when we were altar boys. You boys go back there and finish this off. I can't drink anymore. So anyway, Matt, oh my God, what's
there was
this?
a little extra, so.
I don't know if only 3 songs I should be drinking straight vodka, but I'm going to try it. We're going to send this out to everybody. Stan Atkins, I'm sending this little shot glass full out to you out in
Arizona.
There you go. Tess, this is going out to you, Tess Brozick. Wow, that is good.
Chase a chase with a chase.
And here we go. Mm-hmm. Wow, now that is good. Okay, boys, what do we got going on here? Excuse me, I'm probably really getting loud, but after that happens. Here's a little song. We talked about Dickey Lee before. Dickey Lee is from Tennessee originally, and he was the reason that the Smoke Ring ever had a connection and went on to record and gave a lot of people lifetime jobs through that little hole of the smoke ring that we came in. But Dickey Lee, we backed him on several tours back in the middle 60s, and he really liked the band, and he had a great time with the band. And of course, you know Bob Hupp in there, and me, and we did Little Joe. We did a lot of funny, crazy, fun stuff, and they told us, well, if you guys can get together a demo tape, because we'd recorded a few records on our own, get together a demo tape, send it down, and we'll see what happens. And I've got the hiccups now from the vodka. And so we did. We went to Omaha, and in a 4-hour session, we cut 3 songs, mixed them, cut it, did everything, sent it down, and I don't know how good the music was. I think it was pretty darn good, but the fact, and I'm sending you out to these young people out there, the fact that we followed through and actually recorded and went and sent the tape to them and did what they asked, they were impressed. About 90% of the people don't take advantage of their chance, and we did. And Dickey was the guy that got us down there, our co-producer, and we love you. And Dickey, here's a song that he had a hit on back in that bebop, bop, and a bop day. And this was a big pop hit for Dickey, and I will say that the song is called I Saw Linda Yesterday. And Dickey had a girlfriend named Linda, and he married her, and she is a gorgeous woman. I don't believe they're together anymore. As a matter of fact, I know they're not. She's out on the West Coast, but they had 2 beautiful daughters, and I love you, Linda, and so we're going to send this out. Here we go. In the key, boys, what key we got this in? We better move this one up.
And you know, wasn't this also written with Dickey's co-producer and partner in crime, Alan Reynolds?
You know what, Matt? I think Alan Reynolds did write this song. And who is Alan Reynolds? Is he from Hater? No. Alan Reynolds is from Arkansas, and he was in the music business early on. And if you keep up with country music, Alan Reynolds produced Garth Brooks, all the records Garth Brooks did. And I just saw him on the country music presentation here lately. But anyway, boys, let's do this. Little backup singing. Bum de do de do de bum de do de do de dum de do de do de dum diddly dum diddly dum dum dum. Nights it seemed so long no more. Pain wasn't there like it was before. Just when I thought I was really okay, I saw Linda yesterday. My heart went up and down like a merry-go-round and round, like a falling star down, down. Oh, 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 oh. Looked like I'd found peace of mind. Looks like I was gonna make it this time. Just when I thought I was doing okay, I saw Linda yesterday. Oh, she smiled that same old smile. My heart was running wild. My love for her increases as I go all to pieces. Hurt, hurt, dum dee do de do de hurt, hurt, dum dee do de do de hurt. Dickey would always put on at the end of one of our records, ooh, wee, ooh. Oh, man, Dickey Lee. I love you so much, Dickey. And we were just talking about Dickey's songwriting and production partner for years upon years, a guy we really love, so talented. And I see my friend Eric Olson just popped into the studio back here.
Yeah,
And,
he just got in off the road. He drove all the way up from Nashville to be here tonight and join us in the gallery.
Well, thank you so much to be in the gallery tonight here, Eric. We're glad he drove all night. He looks kind of tired and he hadn't had a haircut for a while. But that's all right. And is Craig back there? Hello, Craig. He's our assistant. Thank you so much for being here and helping us. Here's a song that Alan Reynolds wrote. This is recorded by Crystal Gale and by Waylon Jennings and probably a lot of other people. A beautiful ballad. And I know Alan is a person that does everything from the heart. And when he was going through a time of separating from someone he loved, I know he wrote this song, and he's that kind of person. A song called Dreamin' My Dreams with You goes like this. I hope that I won't be that wrong anymore, and maybe I've learned this time. I hope that I find what I'm searching for, the way that it is in my mind. Someday I'll get over you. I'll live to see it all through, but I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. This goes out to Ann too, but I won't let it change me, not if I can. I'd rather believe in love and give it away as much as I can to those that I'm fondest of. Someday I'll get over you. I'll live to see it all through, but I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. I hope that I won't be that wrong anymore, and maybe I've learned this time. I hope that I find what I'm reaching for, the way that it is in my mind. Someday I'll get over you. I'll live to see it all through, but I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. And I'll always be dreaming my dreams with you. It's for you, Alan and Ann. I want you guys to know, Alan, I felt that every song you ever played for me, I felt it in my heart. It broke me down, but I haven't forgot about that, and that's still how we look at our music. All right, boys, what do we got going?
Yeah.
Man, Man, that stuff really gave me a buzz. I feel like I just smoked some of that wacky stuff you guys up here in Nebraska smoke. That whatever you call it.
Hemp.
Hemp. I got a shirt made out of hemp, and I've got some paper made out of hemp. And,
Is there anything it can't do?
hemp can do anything. It's a good thing, a little hemp. All right, this is a song might have had something to do with hemp. It has to do with all those guys. I wrote this song with Vincent Matthews, my writing partner. We all have that special writing partner that we just seem to write a lot of songs with. We probably went through another lifetime together, maybe several. And I loved writing with Vince. He was a wild man, so talented and wonderful writer. And we wrote a complete album called The Kingston Springs Suite. It's one of the best things ever written in country music, I believe. We recorded it in 1972 with Shel Silverstein and Johnny Cash at the House of Cash Studios out in Hendersonville, Tennessee. And this was a little song because Vince and I used to love, when we lived in Kingston Springs, we'd take a 14-foot flat-bottom boat on top of the car and take it out to the river, and then we'd have somebody else meet us way down the river. The Harpeth River wound all over the place, and to pick us up, and we'd have some sandwiches and a cooler of beer, and maybe we rolled up some of that hemp. I don't know. But this is a little song called Floatin'. It's about floating down the river. And guess what? If you live in Norfolk, Nebraska, it's going to be time for you pretty soon to get out there and do some floating on the lake. They've got boats on the lakes, and it won't be long.
Oh, man.
Pardon me?
I can't wait.
You can't wait either, Matt. Goes like this. Well, I woke up this morning, heard a little bird say, ain't nobody supposed to work on such a sunshiny day. Merry, 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 life is just a dream. Let's go floating and loafing and toking downstream. Floating and loafing and a toking downstream. Well, now me and Vince don't work in the summertime. We got a flat bottom boat and some fishing line, and the day in the sun and a soft summer breeze. Let's go floating and a loafing and a toking downstream. Matt, I'm moving it to sea. Well, now me and Vince don't work in the summertime. We got a flat bottom boat and some fishing line, and the day in the sun and a soft summer breeze. Let's go floating and loafing and a toking downstream. Floating and a loafing, a poking and a smoking, a loafing, a toking, a smoking and a toking. Yeah. Oh, man, I hear them voices over there in the bushes. Wow. The birds are singing to the Bob White band, singing songs about somebody's master plan. It's as easy as it looks and as simple as it seems. Let's go floating and a loafing and toking downstream. Floating and a loafing, a toking and a smoking, a loafing, a toking, a smoking and a toking. Yeah, woo! Oh yeah. Let's have one of them sandwiches. Pop me a beer, will you, Vincent? if we don't get thrown off the air for using the word toke,
It's
I wonder if that
token,
word's
man.
even in the dictionary.
T all the way through.
I don't think so. We'll have to get that, put that in the beatnik dictionary. Look up the word token. Other words that like they're like a cigarette in the beatnik dictionary.
I don't think Webster knew that word.
In the beatnik dictionary, a cigarette's called a coffin nail. Okay, all right. I just want you guys to know that in case you get on some quiz show, a lot of big money, and the question is, what is the hippie word for a cigarette? And you'll go, I know that. I heard that on Jim Casey. It's called a coffin nail. Okay.
You'll be ready for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You will be a millionaire. I'd like to do another little tune that...
This one goes out to our good friend, Miss Jenny Hausman.
Jenny Hausman. Jenny, we're going to add you to our crew over here one of these days. I heard somebody say, oh, gosh. And it's going to be great. Jenny, we want to do this song for you.
2 words, Jello shots.
2 words, Jello shots. Okay, may I have another sip? This is a little tune about a good old-fashioned house of ill repute. They used a different word for it. We had plenty of them here in my hometown, except none of them are in the history books. They should be a history of whorehouses. This song reminds me of an old girlfriend. I carried her picture with me for a long time. Oh, wait, wrong one, wrong song. This is in New Orleans, they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one. My mama was a tailor, Pat Taylor. She sewed my new blue jeans, and my father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now they own thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time that he is satisfied is when he's on the drum. So mother, tell your children not to do what I had done. Don't spend your life of the rising sun. Yeah, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy in God. I know I'm one, yeah. Hey, the house of the rising sun. Yeah, that kind of turns me on. I want to go out and get me some. No, does that happen if you do the house of the rising sun? People go, I'm going, I'm crossing that line. I've got to have it. No, if you don't have any money, forget about the house of the rising sun. They had to pay for it. Just want you guys to know. This isn't a free deal. All right. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I think I threw away one of my songs. But I'm gonna bend down here, folks. This is all part of the show. I threw my list away. That's all right, though, Jim. You've had alcohol.
You know, that only happens maybe if you're Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. Me and Charlie Sheen. There you go, my old buddy Charlie Sheen. I knew. Bring that over here.
Tiger blood.
Here's my assistant, the red-headed Amy. Thank you very much. I wanted to show you, if you don't have this album, perhaps you can see it. It's called Blue Oasis, a classic country rockin' album with the Young Country Band and the Lightning Band on here. And we still are in possession of records. Do they even know that word anymore? It's a record. We have record CDs, downloads. You can go to all your favorite download places and get it, or get a hold of us, and we'll get you one of these albums. And
you can't get them in stores.
You can get them in the stores?
You can't get them in stores.
You can't get them in stores. You can go and get them here, and we'll autograph it for you. All right.
We only got 4 left.
We've got 4 of them left to go. Get on down here.
Did I say 4? I meant 4,000.
I'm sending that down to, send that message to John Schmidt. John, get that album. All right. We thought we'd see you tonight. Here's a little Jack Clement song. I love this song. Johnny Cash recorded this. This song was the very first song to hit 1 million downloads, if you didn't know that. All right, here we go. Well, there's a picture that I carry, one we made some time ago. When they ask who's in the picture with me, I say it's someone I used to know. Just someone I used to spend some time with. Just a flame that's lost its glow. But I don't tell them of the nights I cried without you. I say just someone I used to know. There's a picture that I carry, one we made so long in the picture with me. I say just someone I used to know, just someone I used to run around with, just a friend from long ago. And I don't tell him how lost I am without you. I say she's just someone I used to know. I say it's just a girl I used to know. I still think about you, baby. I still got your picture in my wallet, right next to that little aluminum foil thing that went bad years ago. All right, you'll have to figure that out yourself. All right, we're having a good time tonight.
So that's how I was born.
That is how you were born, Matt. We couldn't afford things like birth control. I do remember when I went to the, I'm going to say this, I went to the clinic, what's it called, what do you call it, thing here? I don't know why I went. My wife and I did. They gave us a bag of multicolored prophylactics. Is that what they're called? Prophylactics?
Prophylactics.
Prophylactics. I can't even, I use the old-fashioned word, rubber. And I've loved that word because back when I went to Catholic school, the nuns all had these little shoes. They wore high heels, little high heels, the Franciscans, and they had little rubber boots that they put over them when we'd go out. And if it was raining out, the nuns would always say, "Now, class, don't forget to put on your rubbers." And then the whole class would laugh. That would be a big deal. So that's
Good
okay.
times. Good times.
I love you, sister. Sister Diffna, I miss you. I think you're in heaven by now. Well, let's see what we got. This is another little song. How did I come up with all these great songs that Jack Clement wrote? Jack had a certain state of mind, and I was so lucky to write for him. That's part of the big history in Nashville is Jack Clement and his recording studio and all the people he did, and Jack Music and the publishing, Bill Hall, all of them. Garth Fundus, Dickey Lee, Alan Reynolds, all of you. Bob Hupp. Jack had a way of writing things that kind of soothed us a little bit. Well, you ask me if I'll forget my baby. I guess I will someday. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Well, you ask me if I'll get along. I guess I will someday. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Well, God gave me that girl to lean on, then he put me on my own. Heaven help me be a man and have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Well, you ask me if I'll miss her kisses. I guess I will every day. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. And you ask me if I'll find another. I don't know, I can't say. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Well, God gave me that girl to lean on, then he put me on my own. Heaven help me be a man and have the strength to carry on. don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. Oh man, nobody likes getting dumped. It's not that much fun. And you know, then you've got that old deal. You really don't care for the person you're going steady with. Hey, don't get smart out there. So you look up and you make up an excuse so she'll dump you, huh? You ever done that? I never had to do that. I was holding on to that girl as long as I could. And here's another song that Jack Clement wrote. I love this song, and this is such a unique song. It was recorded by Waylon Jennings, and it's on a ton of albums. It's on Waylon's Dreaming My Dreams album, I believe. And this song was written by Jack Clement. Jack Clement. And Jack's nickname was the Cowboy. The Cowboy. He was cowboy, and there was a reason for that. It wasn't that he liked to look silly. Jack told me, and I got to learn this song. He doesn't like horses, he said. He didn't like horses, but they called him the Cowboy because he was the man. And one time down in Alabama, I was had a horse down there. We were out in the middle of a 3,000-acre ranch down there, and on horses, and I got a blister right on my tailbone. And we were riding these horses, and on our way back, and I told Jack, this horse is driving me crazy. I've got a blister right here, and he goes, I'll take it. And Jack got on that horse, and that horse was mean, and it ran him into the fence and the gates and everything, but he kept that horse and settled it on down, and I knew he was my boss. He was the Cowboy. And this is a song he wrote. It's biographical, meaning it's autobiographical about yourself. It's autobiographical. He wrote this song, and he was such an amazing person, and this is spot on with Jack. He's like the rest of us. He was always looking for that special woman, that one that would make us feel just right and would understand us. And but you know, if you're a songwriter, that hurt that you get is what keys you into writing songs. It's not always written when you're feeling good about yourself. But this is a biographical song about Jack Clement called Let's All Help the Cowboy Sing the Blues. It goes like this. Well, cowboys, they are ladies, men all right. They'll love 'em and talk 'em up all night. But they're lonely when there's nothing else to do. And that's what makes the cowboys sing the blues. Well, he does a little Shakespeare and he sings. He plays the mandolin and other things. He looks for love and beauty and IQ. That's what makes the cowboy sing the blues. Well, cowboys have to fall in love, get hurt, and all that bit. Let their hearts hang out so they can write you all they hit. So ladies, if they ask you, don't refuse. Let's all help the cowboy sing the blues. cowboys, they don't ever understand this thing between a woman and a man, until they find the one they always lose. And that's what makes the cowboy sing the blues. Cowboys have to fall in love, get hurt, and all that bit. Let their hearts hang out so they can write you all they hit. So ladies, if they ask you, don't refuse. Let's all help the cowboys sing the blues. A cowboy takes his lonely pen in hand and tries to make somebody understand. But she has ears to hear a different tune. And that's what makes the cowboy sing the blues. Cowboys have to fall in love, get hurt, and all that bit. Let their hearts hang out so they can write you all they hit. So ladies, if they ask you, don't refuse. Let's all help the cowboys sing the blues. Let's all help the cowboys sing the blues. Hey!
All right.
All right, Matt, are we missing any requests?
You know, there was quite a few requests that came in, and we're going to go through the list and work them up for next week, if that's all right with everybody.
If that's all right, we need about 4 more computers here with people writing things down, and then we'll do requests and make it a 2-hour show.
But don't forget to stick around after the show. We're going to play some live tracks from the vault.
Man, live tracks from the vault, and I'm going to go ahead, and I think I know what songs you're going to play. And they're songs that we're always getting requests for live, but some of these songs were recorded 35 years ago. And I know the first song right out of the rack that Mac is going to play live, so I want you to stay around for this. The first song is a song called, I believe an instrumental called, what is it called, Matt?
Orange Blossom Special.
The Orange Blossom Special. And then I am going to tell you the next song, just so you know, is a song called The Deadwood Whorehouse Blues. Have you ever been to Deadwood? Back in the day, it was legal. They had the purple door, the red door, and the green door, I think. I never went in any of them. I couldn't afford that tomfoolery. I had to go out and actually meet somebody and get married before I could do any of that stuff. Anyway, so hang around. And there's one more song I believe Matt's going to run. And this is something we've had a lot of requests for. A song called Rotten Crotch. Super Crotch. Rotten Crotch. Super Crotch. Okay, we're going to be banned. But you know what? Nobody much comes to my gigs to hear me do the songs by the Carpenters. They come with the hopes of hearing the Deadwood Whorehouse Blues and all those things. So, yeah, all right, that's okay. But I'm going to do a song right now to get away from that stuff. One last song here, and I'm going to send this song out to my good friend, Sister Rita Marie. And they've been at the convent, have not been going out, and I haven't been able to go to Mass over there. And I love those people so much and get so much out of it. And so I always do a little song for them. And this isn't a religious song, but it kind of feels somehow a spiritual song. And we have been locked up so long here in our quarantine. We're going to do a Bob Dylan song for you, Rita Marie. A little song called I Shall Be Released. Goes like this. Well, it looks like I'm being joined on tambourine.
I hope you don't mind.
Well, as long as you don't get it right up in the microphone, Matt.
I won't pull a Chuck.
I don't want to have to cut your arm off.
I won't pull a Chuck.
Don't pull a Chuck on. All right, here we go. They say every man must have protection. They say every man must fall. Yeah, I swear I see my reflection so high up above the wall. I see my light come shining. Everybody, from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Down here in this lonely crowd, there's a man who swears he's not to blame. All day long I hear him cry out loud, crying out he's been framed. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. They say everything can be replaced, yet every distance is not near. So I remember every face of every man who put me here. I see my light Hey, hey, hey.
Thank you guys, everyone, so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Don't forget to stay tuned for some cuts from the Jim Casey and the Lightning Band Vault. Just keep your Facebook right where it is. I want to thank you all so much. And Matt Casey, thank you so much for your part here. And with that, I shall give you a kiss. God loves you. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Just a little bit. Get this place cooking a little bit. Come on! I know you can make more noise than that, O'Neill. Come on. You may never hear me jive like this again. We're going to do is tune about a railroad train. Called the Orange Blossom Special. Yeah. Make you feel good. Oh. Now you know the Orange Blossom Special used to come through O'Neill twice a year. It'd come through every spring with a load of sheep. Then it'd come back through in the fall to pick up the marijuana crop. Take it on down to Tennessee and sell it. Now you know when folks up there in O'Neill hear the Orange Blossom Specials coming on by, they get themselves up. I mean up. I mean up, come on. We're gonna get it on down by the railroad tracks now. We're just waiting for that train to come on by. Come on. I want to hear you. I think I hear it coming. Way down the line. Oh, hear the clickety-clack of the railroad tracks and come on. You know, sometimes that railroad train needs a little bit of help. People, we got to pull together. Come on. Come on. We're going to get this train up the hill tonight. Yes, I hear ya. And you're sounding good. Oh! Come on! Come on! Come on! Thank you. Keep it cooking out there. We're going to turn the air conditioners back on now so everybody can cool off a little. That's right. We're going to do a little instrumental tune for you. Stay out there and dance to it. Jaguar. She's got jungle blood in her.
Well,
This song used to be called Blicker Street Rag. We renamed it the Deadwood Whorehouse Blues. And it goes like this. was inspired by a disco in Frisco and a lovely lady with a big can of Crisco. Disco crotch.